That'd be Mike.
I think it's the BHG Zoom account.
I think it's Melissa.
There's Misha.
Hey, Melissa, time to start recording.
We're recording. It's good.
Awesome.
It says
Thanks.
it's recording in the corner of my screen.
Melissa, your voice
Okay.
sounds deeper today.
Thanks, Spencer.
Who was that?
All right, guys. So let me share this with you guys. Present. All right. So can you guys see my screen?
Yep.
Sweet. So this, let me put this because I get distracted. Okay. So this is how to efficiently use BHGRE's social tool with Sarah Mclellan, your favorite digital marketing director. So the first thing I want to tell you guys about is what is it? What is the BHGRE social tool? It is an all-in-one tool which provides BHGRE agents only with top-tier social account management that is designed to make you look like a social pro. It is absolutely fabulous platform. I cannot tell you enough how much it has helped me just get content in general and everything and more. And I'm going to go through each part of the social tool for you guys and kind of show you the tips and tricks I want to give you. But why is social tool so amazing? The value of it is crazy, okay, you guys? So other social media tools cost around $300 plus a month for unlimited plans. And unlimited plans meaning you can connect more than 2 social accounts to them. That's, you know, being your LinkedIn, your Facebook, your Instagram, all that kind of stuff. That is $300 a month. That's plus a month. I mean, so Hootsuite, which is one of the most popular platforms, can cost up to $1,200 to $1,600 a month. That's crazy, okay? So, but guess what? BHG's social tool that is provided to you by BHG Corporate is free, and it's only for you guys as BHG agents. It is technically it's included in your business fees, but it's free technically. It is my favorite. So we go. Oh, let's go back. So if I go back to my main page, I'm going to show you guys how to find social tool. So first step, you log into Greenhouse, right? Everyone loves our fabulous Greenhouse. You go to the marketing tab right here. And can you guys see my screen still? Just making sure. No?
No.
Oh, okay. Let me see.
See it?
Hold on. Let me.
I can see it. It's
Yeah,
right
I can see it.
Oh,
there.
you guys can? Oh, okay.
I
Sweet.
can see it.
Oh, okay, cool.
I can see it.
Sweet. All right, so you go to the marketing tab on the left-hand side here, click it, scroll all the way down to the bottom to social media, click that, and then there you have it with the social tool. Right. So just to kind of give you guys a little bit of foreshadowing moment right here, this is the page where if you guys had any questions about social tool after my class today, you guys could go down here and they have a bunch of fabulous tutorial videos that goes step by step on everything that I'm going to go over today. And they also have a FAQ and a little flyer for you guys, and a whole like kind of promotional video. So this is all for you guys when you need it on your own time. So the way I get to social tool from this page is just pressing this go to social tool button right here. It signs you in using your Greenhouse credentials. And there you have it, so exciting. So this is the main page of the social tool. This is called the listening area. I will go over this a little bit after the first step. But the first step being, you need to connect your social accounts to this platform. And the way you do that is you go up to this settings feed right here. See this right here? You click around on it. And this is where you can connect all your social accounts. And the most exciting news, what, is that Instagram is now available. Woo-hoo! They just had me test this out last week for them. It worked so well. There's some API regulations that they're dealing with right now, so kind of go with that. That has to do with it correctly posting, but they've pretty much got it figured out and it works really well. I'm super excited about it. But you can connect your Facebook, your Twitter, your LinkedIn, and of course now your Instagram. So excited because Instagram is by far my favorite platform.
So Sierra,
Yes.
your pictures are blocking, people's faces are blocking what you clicked on. What is it that you clicked on at the top of the right screen to connect them?
Oh, so the settings, it's right next to where it says like welcome Sierra Mclellan. See where it says settings?
No, I can't see it.
You can move the bar with all.
I've been
You
trying.
can move it now.
It won't move. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, they do.
Oh.
It's the minimize button.
Dang.
Got it.
There you go.
Yeah, so settings up here. See that right there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where you click and you go into this amazing area. Yes. And so you guys want to do that once at a time. I'll just show you guys what it's like. So you just click on, Facebook. It's super simple. You just log in. You continue as yourself, and then it goes right to that page back there. Oops. And of course, I logged myself out of it. So let's go back in. Sweet. So it's as simple as that. Side note for you guys, it must be a business page. It goes against the Facebook and Instagram regulations right now for connecting personal pages. So you have to connect your business pages. And it actually won't let you connect a personal page. So that's kind of an easy way around it. All right. So next thing, after you connect your social accounts, this is, my favorite part of this is, of course, the listening tab. This is what gives Social Tool all of its value opposed to other things. This is an area where you have all this already done content for you. And that is the best part. So how long do you guys think that it takes you guys just to find content online that is already reputable and already from a great source that your clients are gonna love, right? It probably takes around an hour, right? Around an hour to 2 hours just to find stuff that you think would do good on your social media. The best thing about this, it already has everything from all the Meredith Corporation places. So it has blogs, it has their BHGRE blogs, it has all their Twitter feeds, all of their Instagram feeds, all of their Facebook feeds, and including everything else that is included in the Meredith Corporation. And I'm sorry, I keep seeing comments section. So in the chat, I will actually be answering everyone's question at the end. So I'll actually go back to that chat. So if you want to put your question in there, feel free, and I will totally get back to that for you guys. And so my biggest thing I want to tell you guys too is pick content that matches the theme of your social media pages. So if you're going for like more of a, home DIY vibe, you can go right here to the feed section right here, scroll all the way down, and you can go click design and decor, and it actually gives you specific content for design and decor. So it's great. Oh, look, Tiger King. And then if you go down to, say your lifestyle, say your feed, you do a lot of finance or legal, you can even click on that, right? There's just so many different feeds you can go by in this, and it's already taken apart for you guys. So company feeds, working on that. We're gonna have our own company feed. It's gonna be all of our social media channels for you guys to see, and it'll be available for you in this company feed area. My feed right now, I have the BHG Facebook page, our personal Reliance Partners Facebook page. That is all included right here, and I'm getting that right now. The BHG corporate is putting that into our company feed area, so that'll be available for everyone to easily share our posts as well. So I want to give you guys a little bit of an example on how to share these posts that are on the listing page here. So this is the coolest thing. We were in the top 20% of real estate brokerages from the Real Trends 500 2020. So let's go ahead and let's share that because that's awesome news. So sorry, doing it too fast to get too excited. You go ahead and you click on this little share button right here. Next step is you click to select your social media channels. So I want it to go to our Twitter and our main Facebook, just as a example for you guys. And actually, I'll just do it to Twitter right now. So it is, I know that this is a weird part. So it is selected right here, but see, I used to think that pressing that means I would like delete the ones I selected, but that's just to minimize this area right here. So even though it looks like there's nothing selected, there's still stuff selected. All right, next step, you always want to enter your own message because you don't want to look like a robot. That's the worst thing you can do on social media is look like something automatically posted this for you. So say, wow, we are so excited, you know, like this is just a test, but do anything you want. And since this is a Twitter post, I will kind of go over this later with you guys, but always put like around 5 hashtags for, this is for Twitter, around 1 to 2 hashtags, right? I will go over that with you guys later, but it could be BHG Reliance partners, you know, blah, blah, blah. It could be BHGRE. It could be like, you know, winning, stuff like that. So go down. The next thing is you get to, oh look, include 1 to 3 hashtags. Hey, tip right there for you guys. Okay, so you could either publish it right now and it goes straight to your Twitter feed, or this is the most amazing thing. This is what makes this all worth it. You know, on top of having the listening page, you can schedule your posts ahead of time. Okay, you guys, this gives you no excuse for saying, oh, I have no time to do my social media. No, you spend 1 to 2 hours a week, or not even 2 hours a week, 1 hour a week, or 1 hour every 2 weeks, scheduling your content on here directly, and it's almost like you just let it go and you know, look like you're super, super, super active online when you just didn't even know you posted. So it is absolutely amazing. Seriously, this is one of the things that makes it worthwhile. Yeah, so after that, I would schedule it, and then I'd click OK. But for time's sake, after you have shared your post, it'll come up and it'll pop up in this shared tab right here. And this is amazing because say you kind of forgot which ones you posted or which ones you had scheduled, this page shows you everything that you know, have either shared or have either scheduled. And it does it based on the color coordination right here. So as you guys can see, I have posted these posts to our Twitter before, and it's really neat. This is a great thing to kind of show you how much you've been doing. If you've scheduled a lot of posts, that you can kind of go to this and be like, oh yeah, I'm doing good. You know, if you do 3 to 4 posts a week, perfect. Next thing is library, and I'm kind of going, you know, these stepwise. Okay, so this is a fabulous site where you can get all the photos, videos, and GIFs that are provided to you guys by BHG Corporate. For example, they have all these nice holidays. They have a Ramadan, Passover. They have Eid. They have a lot of Platinum Award videos, all this kind of stuff for that. You can actually categorize these by media type. So say, oh, I just want to share GIFs. You put there, and it only shows you GIFs. Say I just want to do photos, right? Oh, look, a nice photo. Some fun stuff. There's library categories as well. So it's just super awesome. These are all great for you. You don't have to worry about copyright at all. That is the best thing about this too. Everything you share on here, don't worry about copyright because you already have the license to access this because you're a BHG agent. That is actually another big thing for, you know, sharing on social media that you have to really kind of be careful with, because say you share someone's interior design post, make sure to always tag the original owner of that interior design, or they might come after you. So that's kind of a good thing about this. You don't have to worry about it. All right, next thing. This is amazing for our agents is the property listings. This is absolutely fabulous because you have your own listing on here that you don't have to do nothing about. It just pulls it right from the feed. For example, if I show you this one, so cute anyway. and I go to the share feed right here again. If I want to share it to my Facebook, I would click on the Facebook page that I want to do it to. Enter my cute message, always put a message. This is the awesome part. You can add the Reliance Partners logo on here, always parked yes, looks more fancy. You can choose which one you want. So of course this is not the wait, how much is it? Nope, it is not a distinct collection. And then, this is super cute, you can actually put a cute little thing and just roll it over there, right? And when you post it, it shows up on it. It's just so cute. So for right now, you know, if you guys, you know, because we're trying to practice the social distancing and making sure people don't go into the houses, you could do a 3D tour tab right here and have it linked directly to your 3D tour and put that 3D tour URL in your message, or you can change the shared URL, which is just the BHG listing URL page, like the one that's auto-generated by BHG. So if you have your own listing website, you could put it right there, or you can put your 3D tour link right there as well. So this is super cute, right? So you could, again, you could schedule or publish it. I just think it's super adorable that you can make your own. Of course, this, once it's posted, it goes right there. So adorable. All right, next thing, analytics. This is like, I get super geeked out about analytics. This is a new one. Of course, I have access to the company, so I can see who has been posting a lot. Look at y'all, proud of y'all. But I won't show you guys that, but I will, you know, maybe at the end of next month, whoever has the most posts, I'll give them a little prize. That would be good. But you can also, or this is what you guys will see is my analytics. See, I'm not that great on this right now. But it shows you a bunch of different stuff, how many likes you've gotten, how many comments you've gotten, how many posts that has been shared that from the ones that you have created on Social Tool. This doesn't include everything that you've posted, it's just the ones that you've done through Social Tool. Yes. So that's amazing. You can also say, like, you just did one for one of the listings that you're doing and you wanted to show your client how well that post is doing. You can download it and send it to your client. That's always fun. Next one. This one is the tips section. This includes a bunch of tips based on the platform you are using. So Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest. Super amazing tips on there for you. And they also include these tips. I don't know if you guys noticed. Every time you try to post something, it'll actually show you a tip at the end of the posting box that opens up. And you can go off of that as well, just to give yourself a little reminder. And last but not least about Social Tool, you can add your own post. So that the way I did that, I clicked this add post section up here. So you can add your own post. The cool thing about it is that it shows you all of the library images that BHG gives to you. Or you can put your own image, just, you know, upload the file into there. It's awesome, I love it. Super, super, super simple. Again, it allows you to schedule all your posts from here as well. Everything on here is schedulable. I don't even know if that's a word. But it's absolutely amazing. Again, just to show you guys again, all these different feeds right here, so nice. It's super easy, super quick. Just spend that time to kind of go with your brand, whatever you're trying, whatever your audience wants to see, post that. And the way to kind of see that as well is see which posts in your page have done the best and go off of that content. Go off of the theme of that content. Say you posted a dance video, you know, do something funny. Like there's a section in here about exercise. So do that kind of stuff. And if there's nothing in here, put your own post in there, put your own content. It's just an absolutely fabulous way to leverage social media and not be spending so much time doing it. So let me go back to my my presentation right here. And I wanted to give you guys my personal tips as well. because I think that would be super, super nice for you guys. Because I feel like for our region specifically, some of those tips that they had on that place might not go with us, right? So I wanted to give you guys the things that I think would work the best for you as in Northern California. So one of the themes is please be consistent to be better. That is the biggest thing I could tell you guys about social media. Consistency is seriously so key in this situation. Okay, so my first tip, I think I have like 4, I think, but my first one is post 3+ times per week, please. Again, consistency, right? So the more the better, you know, try to limit it to once a day. The more times you post in a day, the more times people are like, oh, you know, their whole feed is you, and then they don't get to see anyone else's posts. But a good rule of thumb is just once a day if you can. That would be like the biggest goal in the world. And try to do it, you know, 3 times a week at least. Start off with 3 times a week. And how to do that? Just take that 1 hour in a week, schedule it like it's a client, you know, meeting with your client, or, you know, Zoom meeting right now with your client. And just take that hour, look through the social tool, look through the feed, look through all the content they're providing you guys, and just do it. Do not think about it too much. Just post. Posting things is much better than not. So just take what you think is cool and cute on there and post it to your pages. It's my favorite. And post, okay, this is kind of, I forgot to put this on here. So the time you post is super important as well. A rule of thumb with this is kind of going with the time that people are taking lunch, so around like 12:31, and the time that people are off work, so like around 3 to like 8. That's kind of a range for it. But right now, since a lot of people are working from home, there's been a kind of a weird shift with that, because a lot more people have been online. Just, you know, or not even, you know, unfortunately, a lot of people haven't been, you know, working right now as well. But posting right now anytime is kind of a good rule of thumb as well. But in the normal situation, during lunch and after work. Yes. So next one. Use the infamous 80-20 rule. So that means 80% of your posts should be personal or lifestyle posts. And those are ones like, oh, showing what your kids are doing, showing what your animals are doing, you know, I know most of y'all hate this, but showing what you ate. Or doing a review on a restaurant. Like, those are personal lifestyle posts. Doing a awesome, you know, workout video and showing people how to make a desk, you know, stuff like that. It should be 80% of your posts, because people don't want to be bogged down with a bunch of sales. And that leads me to the 20% of those posts should be sales, listings, and purchases. So those should solely be your client testimonials. They should be your listing posts, like new listing, oh, my listing is going pending, now it's sold. And then, oh, I helped this buyer, you know, get this beautiful home, and for, you know, 10% less than it was listing priced, you know. So that should be 20%. The thing, they can merge together though, this 80-20 rule can merge. So if you have a really touching client story about a listing that you did, that is personal, right? But it also has to do with sales. It's also helping you get potentially more clients, because they're like, oh, okay, like, you know, they help, you know, that client with that. That's awesome. I want to use them too. So it can merge. Just kind of, this is a basic rule of thumb. Just keep it to those levels. Yes. All right. My next rule, or rule and tip, is use hashtags. It's my favorite. But the big thing about this is, but only when it's appropriate, okay, guys, and where appropriate. So if I see someone's post and it's like this long, especially on Facebook, this long of hashtags, I'm like, are you thirsty? You know, you want lots of followers. It just looks like someone is, you know, kind of asking for too much, you know, attention. So the rule of thumb, this is what gets you the highest engagement as well. For Facebook, it's use 1 to 4 hashtags. Facebook's a weird one. Hashtags don't really do much for you, because people do not search on Facebook based on hashtags, and they don't follow people based on hashtags, but it's a way to subliminally brand yourself. Like, for example, my last name is Mclellan, so I could be like hashtag selling with Mclellan, or Sierra loves to buy real estate or something like that. Like, use your tagline that you do for real estate as a hashtag. That is absolutely the coolest thing you could do. Okay. Like, for example, BHG's corporate hashtag is be better or expect better. It's just their tagline in a hashtag form. And it's not, no hashtags are official. It's just the tagline that makes it official. On Instagram, you can use up to 30 hashtags, which is a lot, but they did a research on how much engagement you get based on how many hashtags you use, and the golden number was using 11 hashtags. So stay around that. And another thing for Instagram, just as a side note, put those hashtags in the comment section of your post. Okay, so don't put it in the caption of the hashtag or the Instagram post. Put it in as the first caption, or the first comment of your post. And that's weirdly enough, that actually gets you more engagement than it would putting it in the body of the post. All right, Twitter, 1 to 2. Okay, they say 1 is definitely enough. When you get over 3, your engagement starts going down. And then with LinkedIn, no more than 5. And so as a special treat for you guys, I have, let me actually exit out of this for a second. I have a hashtag list for you guys that I had researched by a person who is an expert at hashtags. And I'm going to put this in the comment section for you guys, if you guys to the side. Right now, I'll put it out. Connection is unstable. Can you guys still see me correctly? It
Yeah.
said I'm unstable. I already knew that. All right, so let me put
that
this,
back real
there we go. Yes. So I put it in the area for you guys. Oh, I don't know why that's in there. Can you guys see?
Oh, there we go.
Yes, Sierra.
Yay. Awesome. I just put those hashtags for you guys in the comment section of this presentation.
I
I
can't
don't
see
know why
it.
I don't know why it's in there, but it's in the comments of the Zoom meeting.
Sierra, I have a question for you.
Yes.
So it says it says Sacramento real estate. So for each office, is there Berkeley real estate? Is there Oakland real estate?
So that is based on so the guy pretty much went into our Instagram and he researched our audience and what the audience wants to see, and then what that audience follows based on hashtags. So it's good to use both regions, because then, for example, if your listing is in Sacramento area, you want those Bay Area buyers, because that's kind of, the people who will be coming up there right now, and then vice versa. You want to, it kind of widens your audience to a good level.
Okay.
Yes. So use all of those hashtags and use the dots on there. See how there's periods, like there's 4 periods before the hashtags? You want to use that because it actually hides your hashtags. So you don't look, like you want a lot of attention. Yes, great question. Fabulous question. All right, but yes, that is also a great thing, leads me to that. Put your own spin on it. Those are 30 of them, so you can delete some of them off of there, and you can put your own, your own hashtags onto it, because it will tell you, oh, you've reached your limit, because there is 30 on there. Yes. All right. So,
Sierra, you said something about dots on,
yes.
I'm not sure I understood that part.
Oh yes, so if you look on the comment section, you see the comments, or the chat section, sorry, chat
I
section.
see that.
You see the periods on the top of the hashtag area? So there's like 4 of them.
No.
Oh no.
Under the red dot.
Oh, okay, I see that. Right
Yes.
under. Okay, so you say put those first?
Yes, always put those first. It's just a sneaky way to hide your hashtags when people are scrolling through your posts.
Okay.
Y'all, heck to the y'all. All right, my next thing for you guys is actually my last tip for it. And then I'll go to you guys' questions. I see there's a lot of chat, but I'll go to there and read it after this. This is the most important one to me. Seek relationships, not just followers. Okay, you guys? So having 100 followers that actively engage with your posts is much better than having 1,000 people who ignore you, right? So it's not about how many people who follow you. I know it does get you, like, if you guys use the word clout, right? That's whatever language my brother's age is. It gives you more clout to have more followers, but it does not help your engagement. It does not help your post to get up to the top of other people's news feeds. What helps is those 100 followers that you have actively engage with all of your posts, or most of them. Because in the end, that means your content is amazing and they're not just following you to follow you. The next one is focus on helping people over selling people, right? So example of this, always answer all your comments. Always answer any questions that people have. Actively reply to people's messages within 3 hours if you can, after getting it. I know we're very busy people, but if you are seen as the person that they can come to and you're always available for them on social media, right? Because that, it's in the name, social media. Overselling them, that's what I'm saying with the 80-20 rule. If you're constantly doing 20% or 20 or sales posts all the time, you're not doing anything for them. You're just kind of like boasting of what you have or and trying to sell your clients home or, help them buy. But always focus on helping them. And this is where the 80% comes in as well. If you offer them some amazing tips and tricks, like, this is how you can make your house look this much better. Like, this is how you can increase your curb appeal. Or this is my favorite wineries in the area. That's what I'm saying about helping. You're giving them quality information that they can use to help better their life. And that is my absolute biggest thing. Use social media as a tool to make friends. And you will get clients from that naturally, right? And you'll be seen as a figure in the community, someone they can go to for anything, right? Be a neighborhood expert kind of vibe. Yeah. Okay, you guys, so I'm going to stop share. So that was my spiel. I will now go to you guys' questions in the chat. I don't know if, let me see if there's any.
Great job, Sierra.
Yay, thank you, host. Okay,
Great job.
I see your questions. Does anyone have any verbal questions for me?
Sierra, the one thing I asked, and I wrote it in the chat, was I got on late. So I just want to make sure that I can get this recording to go back to the beginning so that I can see what's going on.
Yes, from my knowledge, right, that it is recorded. Where's my home?
Yeah. It says it's recording over there. Yes.
Okay, good. Yay. Woohoo, then it was.
We'll post it on Switchboard in the training videos as soon as we can get it condensed and get it posted. So look for that notification.
Okay.
Yes, and if you guys ever have any questions about this, always email me. And then there's also those tutorial videos on Greenhouse as well, and those are super simple. Those are great because they walk you step by step very slowly, so you can see every single thing that I went through and more detail as well, because it's hard to get everything in a short amount of time.
Sure.
That's great. That was great, Sierra.
Yeah, thank you guys. I'm gonna look at that analytics part of the company. I'm gonna see how many you guys posted. So whoever posts the most in the next 2 months, I will give you a prize.
Okay.
Sierra.
Quick question. I posted on the chat. Is there a rule of thumb for emojis? Like, I know that it seems kind of attractive sometimes, but I don't want to overdo it. So do you have a comment about proper use?
I would say do an emoji at the beginning and the end of a sentence, or use it as a way to change out wording. So if you say house, put the house emoji. If you have like this post, put a and then this post. Like, stuff like that really helps. It helps you be fun. But if it's like, I would say if you go more than like 5 emojis in one post, it
Yeah.
kind of gets a little crick.
Cartoonish.
Yeah. But
Yes,
if it's
Sierra?
a listing post, it's a little different because you can actually do an emoji for each line.
Right. You know how on some of the ones that you guys helped me out with, when you put the specs of the property, you use the house emoji, and then
Yes.
it's like 2,000 square feet, and then something else would be like bedroom. Would you have the bed? I mean, having that as the lead, would that be considered cartoonish, or I mean, is that kind of where you would focus in on instead of like having an emoji in every you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I think that's the best way to do it. We got that method from another real estate company that was getting a lot of engagement from their posts that had that same format. So I'd recommend it with that, like kind of using it. If there's a golf course, put the golfing thing on there. You know what I mean? It just creates it to be more
I have to call you back.
visually appealing on social media because people don't go on social media to have anything that's serious. You know what I'm saying?
Right, and then so with that being said, I mean, are there certain platforms that's more appropriate? Like I figured that may be better for Instagram and Facebook, but not necessarily for LinkedIn, right?
Yes, 100%. LinkedIn and Twitter use less hashtags, and plus on Twitter use less hashtags, use less emojis. Plus on Twitter you have that character count, that you can't put a lot on there. Sometimes you can use emojis to make up for the fact that you can't say the full home word, but you can put the home emoji on there. It's just LinkedIn definitely not a lot of emojis. I would say like one emoji.
I
Got
have
it.
a
Thank you.
question.
Yes. Yes.
When you mentioned about when you do the listings, when you post it, you can add 3Ds in there. And when you mentioned about it's a URL, which means you put the CDs over there, but you need to have an additional URL for that video. Is that right?
Yes. You can put on the social tool area, you can put your own listing URL. But if you wanted to put two, you'd have to put it in the body of the caption as well. But that URL will be auto pulled into there, the BHG listing page that's already made for you.
So other than that, if you don't use the 3D, they just automatically pull the information from multiple listing and then post it? Okay.
Yes, 100%. And it goes right to your BHG generated listing page.
Okay, great.
Yes.
How about representing the buyer?
It doesn't do it for that one, unfortunately.
Okay.
Yeah, you'd have to write in your own comment area that you represented the buyer for it.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Okay.
But no copyrights, all right? Say for instance, I closed a deal for a buyer, but the listing is not me. So how can I bring that over and then they say that I'm representing the buyer?
Yeah, so you could actually use that. You could post that listing one from the person who sent it. But just as a side note, those listings that show up on the listing the property listing tab on Social Tool, those are only Better Homes and Gardens agents, or only Better Homes and Gardens listings. So it won't show every other brokerage ones. To actually do that, I would go ahead and pull a picture of the listing and then go to the add your own post area. And then you can kind of put, oh, I helped a buyer on this beautiful home. Or even better, take the picture of the buyer saying, oh, my new home, with the sign in front of the house. That's even cuter.
Great. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Great question.
Sierra.
Yes.
Hi, this is Yumala from Berkeley office. Hi. I wondered in the tab where you can create your own post, can we say we find posts or we see some different posts that we like and we want to share it with our audience, can we save, that post and then take that information and put it inside that customized post to share like an ad that we liked or something that we liked?
Yeah, 100%. The only thing I would be careful with though is the copyright of that person's post. You could always tag that person in it. For example, with Instagram right now, they won't let us post other people's content. It has to be solely Better Homes and Gardens content from that area. But for Facebook and LinkedIn and Twitter, you could do it as long as you tag the person in there.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Good question. Anyone else have amazing questions?
I have a question. I don't know if it's amazing, but it's a
It's
question.
probably amazing.
I am just curious if there's anything that you have created or that you've seen created that would be appropriate for this situation that we find ourselves in. A lot of social media is like very light and, you know, sometimes comical and, you know, or about finance or about interior design, but I'm thinking more like I haven't like posted anything about this whole COVID-19 thing, and don't necessarily want to write it like a big letter. So I was just thinking if there's something like just a social media post that just lets our clients know that we care about them, we're thinking about them, hope that they're safe. I mean, I don't know.
Yes, 100%. Well, Adrian, I must bring you in right now.
I'd like to address that. I saw Shannon's question in the comments over there. We have a couple of opportunities, Shannon, to assist you in this. And I don't know, on Switchboard is one of them. So on Switchboard, our marketing department has a room, and it's called Marketing Concierge. Each Monday, we post our Monday marketing moment. We've been sending out some tips and some ideas to communicate with your clients there. We're getting some responses, but what I'm also working on is like a content hub on our marketing website, which is rpmarketingconcierge.com. It's going to be specific to offering templates for you. We will have some social. We will have some. Some email templates. We have some posters and flyers that would be appropriate in different situations. And we're going to offer tips, things that we're working on, but I do have that. I'm hoping that we'll have that live tomorrow, actually. We'll shoot you out a link and message to let you know when it is live. And then it's something I hope, you know, that we all work together and can add to and share our best practices, how you're successfully communicating with your clients out there. You know, I'd love to get any information that you have. Let's all work together as a team and share what we can. Like I said, we have Switchboard, and we will have this content hub page on our marketing website for you too. So hopefully that helps.
Okay, thanks.
But if you have anything specific, you know, reach out to Sierra or I specifically. We can work on developing other things too. Whatever help you need from us, we're there for you.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, girl.
That was a great question, because I'll tell you, I have not posted anything because I've just felt nervous about what do I post, what do I say. But I like the idea that we can maybe find something to just let them know, hey, we're here. If you need us for anything, we're still working. We understand what's going on in the industry right now, but we want you to know that we're still here.
And that's so important at this time.
Yes.
It's not necessarily what you say, but that you're sensitive and empathetic, and just say, hey, I'm here. You know, whatever you need from me. But also, it's really important, guys, is pick up the phone too.
Yes.
You know, make 5 calls a day. Just pick up the phone and say, how are you doing? Is there anything I can do for you? You know, so
I'm finding my clients are calling me and asking me if I'm okay.
Right.
You know?
Sweet.
It's like, okay, I feel bad because I haven't picked up the phone to call them. They're now calling me.
Yep.
Wow. That's lovely.
There's nothing better than, you know, that phone call, that personal reach out, that touch point. So
I think, just to throw in a 2 cents here, that the goal, because we get overwhelmed, you know, and our clients are overwhelmed, we get overwhelmed, or you get frozen, you don't know what to do. If we make, this is my new thing I want to try to put out to everybody, small incremental changes that you finish what you start. So today I'm going to do 3 reach outs or 5 reach outs. In a week, that one small incremental change in like 3 areas. In a week, you will have a significant impact. But if you just look at it one day at a time, complete the goal. Just make a small goal, complete it, and then go to the next day. And in a week, you will say, I reached out to 25 people. It's amazing. So
like that.
don't do a small goal and do it every
Shelley, I did that. I started doing that last week, and I'm almost completely through my whole database, whether texting, emailing, calling, or handwritten note, depending on the person. And the response I'm getting is absolutely beautiful.
Yeah. Right.
Oh,
It's
that is wonderful.
think of the power. Okay, just our group right here today. If just our group on this call does that, how many people can we reach? It's just
A lot.
It's significant.
And you don't make it about business either. Make it about genuine concern.
Yes.
Right.
That's let's check back, on our next session. So set your goals today, and when we have another marketing session, let's talk about that for 5 minutes and see how did we do. Measure how you're doing, and it's okay if you don't one day. It's a bad day, but keep a little chart and check it out. Little gold stars.
100%.
I
People
like
need
it.
support right now.
Yeah.
It's definitely an unstable feeling, like no matter what. It's weird.
Absolutely.
Well,
Yeah.
we want connection too.
Yeah.
We want
I have
connection.
a challenge for you.
Yeah.
I have a
100%.
challenge. Today is Matt Cord's birthday. Now, he doesn't want anyone to know this. I hope he's not listening to this call. Let's reach out, by the end of the day, a little email, not in different ways. I don't know if he really wants that all over social media, but just a little reach out. Oh,
I was about to be like, I will though.
hey, let's see. That would be pretty cool if, 45 people
Yeah.
did a little touch base in a heartfelt way, funny, heartfelt, whatever you want to do. It's up to you. But yeah, let's just do that one thing.
Happy birthday call. Happy birthday song.
Anything. It would be fun.
Cute. I love that.
Yeah. Don't say I
All right,
cheated.
you guys, that's fabulous. I'm gonna be like, Shelly told me to put this.
Shelly said, no. I think it's better just the stealth approach.
I like that too. Heck yeah. Thank you so much, you guys. Does anyone have any final questions before I let y'all go on with your days?
Thank you so
We're good?
much.
Kiara, I want to thank you for everything you're doing. You and you guys are doing awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I love you guys. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. You guys are like the most supportive people ever, and I super appreciate it.